Dale here. Today I've been playing with making lacy paper. There's all sorts of people doing all sorts of things, but I wanted something that you could layer over other things. And so you can use good tissue papers, abaca paper, the wet strength paper, but I just happened to have today, because I was cleaning up, some very, it's a cheap tissue paper I picked up, so it could be pattern paper, whatever you've got. They all work, never throw anything out. And to make my paper, I'm using this time CMC paste. Now people use all sorts of things, I'm sure, and nori paste would be good, but I haven't got any. And CMC is just methyl cellulose. It's like wallpaper paste without the fungicide in it, and it's a good temporary base, so you can move things around, or you can use it. I use it a lot with silk fibers like hankies, so that I can stitch on them and then wash them out, so it makes it strong. For this one here, I've got some linen thread, and I'm going to lay them down on here, like so. And then with my brush, these sorts of brushes are really very convenient. I'll just, whoops, one more thing. I need some pieces to go the other way. And whether you want a proper grid or whether you just want something that you can potter around with. And then I'm just putting the paste on. Naturally, because I'm showing you, they move all over the place, but it doesn't matter. So we just put that layer on of this. It's a really good glue, this one, because it's suitable for using with children. And so, right, there we go. And we'll put the top layer onto there, like so. And paint it all on, wet it all up. I noticed that when I finish, my hands always feel like they're quite soapy. So I usually go on, but I wash them in soap, so. And having got it on, I then take something trusty like my sewing machine and make some holes there while it's wet. And just move them around, so. And you can wait till it's dry and then dampen it again to make your holes. You can push them around, you can take off that excess or whatever you like. And also you could trap things inside here, so you could put dried flowers or confetti or bits of coloured paper or whatever takes your fancy. Remember that there are no rules. I'm not here teaching you anything, I'm just giving you some inspiration. Yeah, so that's that dried. Well, not dried, but wet. And I'll show you a couple of others that I've done. This one here, I have, it's nice and firm now, and I've sprayed it with Moonshadow Mist, which this is Gossamer Gold, and it's got the walnut ink in it, so you can see the walnut ink and then the little shimmers of the gold that will show. And I did another one here, and this is also Moonshadow Mist, and it's got Mystic Malachite, and so it's got some of the green, so you get that lovely. That's what I love about these. They've got that pigment, metallic pigment in them. And if I wanted to layer it over a piece, I haven't got particularly, but as a top on your book, if you've got images and things poking out through, you're able to develop a layer of some sort. Here you can start to see that green showing up through there. And this one here, I did with Tissue Tex, abaca paper, and I used for my for my line, this is mulberry bark, which I stripped into pieces here so that you've got long lines here, and then I put them in. So something else to try whatever you've got. And then again, the abaca paper, the Tissue Tex, I poked holes in. I haven't coloured this one yet. And this is another one that I did that I have coloured. So for instance, if I take something like this, so you can colour them with coffee coffee grains. There's some coffee grains there, you know, and anything that you've got. So I'll try some of these Kohinoors, which we'll just try here. Give it a bit good flood, see how it goes. Put some colour on. So watercolours, whatever you have, okay? So that's just to let you know it's colouring. And you can, of course, rub metallic waxes over the top. You could rub Lumiere, you could, you know, wherever your fancy is. Now, just to finish off today, I just want to say something about me, because a lot of people watch these videos, and thank you very much for doing so. That's me. I'm Dale Rollison. I've been teaching for years and years and years, and I've run online classes for years. With the cameraman, I own threadstudio.com, and a lot of the things I use I sell, but a lot of things I use I don't sell. It just depends what I've found. But I'm not, these little workshops, little inspirational videos are not workshops. I'm not teaching you anything, so that if you want me to tell you more, I'm not going to do it, because I'm just wanting to inspire you and get you thinking about what you might do, rather than telling you how to do it. There are hundreds and hundreds of videos on YouTube that you can look for how-tos. I'm just doing that little bit of 5-minute what-if type thing. So I hope that's been of some inspiration to you, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.